everyone, welcome back. Obviously, it's been a little bit since I last saw Monogatari, so I can't really remember where I left off, although I believe it was the movies. So I assume quite a few of you are eager and willing to get back into it. And what looks to be like a slightly strange one because it is only, 12, 14 minutes per episode? So this might go easier on my brain. But I know quite a few of you are yelling into your screens telling me to cut with the babble. So let's get going. And so I'm probably going to be spending the next 10 minutes working out when this occurred in the timeline of things. So we've got... Wow, I've forgotten even names. Is that Hanakawa? No? With that haircut. So we're early on then. I like that change in sky lighting. And hopefully although I do like intros and outros, when things are only, 10 minutes long, I can't do any pen tricks or anything, no matter how many times I try. So if any of you out there can, well, thanks for flexing on me. The Seven Wonders. It was Hanakawa. I'm glad I remembered her name, even if it was close to forgetting. Quite a few bent nails on the top of it, though. One of my favourite characters, at least, who has been absent through quite a lot of the story. So I hope Oshino will return and we have a few more words of wisdom. Is it just any old stone that they've given meaning to, or is there any specific reason? People like to have extra meanings and put some sort of value on all sorts of stuff. A tradition and whatnot has to start somewhere, I suppose. Not the strangest religion, I'll give you that one. So Shinobu is still sitting in the corner. That's right at the beginning, isn't it? Well, it's still just a stone. It's just someone has given it some reverence for some reason. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? There's a nuance there that is all of the meaning or something, isn't it? How hard is it to just draw a oval in a shrine? Since this wasn't any part of the story, this is either cleaned up really quickly or wasn't actually anything to begin with. Some extra information would always help, sure. Here's. Are we going to slowly see Shinobu in just various positions of boredom? Ah, changing up the artwork there that we know of. Does everything out of the ordinary have to be some sort of oddity in this world? Hmm. Ah, you actually got something useful out of that. How simple do you want it? Simple enough for Araki to understand. Oh. Both good. Woodworking might be more useful in like trade skills and whatnot. I've actually did a bit of learning in both of those fields. Not a lot, admittedly, but it was might as well put it to use as some sort of something to look at. Nice pink trash cans, actually. Got an eye for aesthetics, this mysterious student. I don't know, it brought a bit of novelty to the surroundings and gave people something to talk about at least. Mystery solved. Possibly. Without that tiny bit of extra information, it wouldn't have been so easy to solve. Is that true? I'm just going to have to use my knowledge of Japanese there to try and work out what the line was. Smash. How do you forget? Maybe because it was something so like meaningless. It was like, I pay no heed to it. Nice hat there in his shadow to match the version in the thought process. Okay, I think that there was a lot of drawing more meanings into things. It's not a stone. It's still a block of minerals, maybe. I don't really think it matters on. I do love this art style, but I don't think it matters what the contributing materials are. The fact is, it was put in a shrine, and there's a somewhat sense of revelty and worship to it. It could have been an apple for all the story needed. Seeing all of the characters in this style all at once. Have we had that before? The one in the back, can't remember her name, trying to get some acknowledgement. Oh, he's dead. You know what's good about these things? From what I from what I believe, it's going to be a whole bunch of just short things that aren't really connected to anything, just tiny little side stories, which it might not mean anything drastic, but it's a nice ease back into the series. And hopefully will actually get me remembering the characters again or learning a bit more about them. And it fully cements the idea that Araragi is Araragi. He is his own verb or adjective. But I'm not going to leave you hanging there, so sit tight and let's get going with another one. The staples and staplers. I still remember seeing that. Ugh, just imagining that would be. I have stapled myself in the past, but luckily it hasn't. It wasn't in the. Didn't leave any damage, and it wasn't in the cheek or any facial parts. It's usually when it comes to tools and stuff, I'm quite good. I don't hurt myself all that often. That's a lie. I don't hurt myself badly. Although I do need to be cautious of fountain pens and, well, ink pens. Pen and ink and all that. I think I gave myself an impromptu tattoo in art class once. Can't remember which leg it's on. Okay, 9th of May, but... So this is directly after the Aragi had solved that issue, I guess. Getting back to normality, I guess. Oh. Good. Being in debt is dangerous. Ugh. My headphone cable got caught on something, so I can't do the head tilt at the minute. We've been through a lot with Senjugahara, haven't we? Smooth. Yeah. Don't just step out into the road, though. Ooh, what was going on over there then? It's usually what it's indicates. Why is there an Aragi type cut out in the foreground? Scary story, huh? I'm not sure on his makeup there. Huh. I actually don't want to know more about this story. I'm not in the best frame of reference at the minute. Makes sense. During high school, I was I can't remember. We were called prefects. Basically, we were assigned different parts of the school to basically look after. And me and a couple of mates were given tasked, I should say, with looking over a certain set of stairs, which was kind of used. But we had to stop people from using it. Which was like, what's the point of the stairs then? Does Oshino actually explain anything in full? There are certain roads around here, around mine, that have a spike in accidents compared to other roads. Good. So someone's just leaving flowers, is that what you're saying? That's why a lot of places have fenced off the rooftops. I wonder what that reference is. I like it. Okay. Yeah, as even if you don't want to think about that, yeah, yeah. Were we ever told what caused her to fall from the staircase in the first place? I can't remember. Hmm. Usually, the placement of flowers and whatnot is to commemorate the incident and the memory of whoever it was that was caught up in whatever accident or whatever it was. I haven't heard of anyone purposefully drawing attention to a place to cause accidents. Hmm. Someone with a fun sense of humour. Or even if something hasn't happened, it'd be drawing attention. What's that? Flowers? Oh, we kind of know what that symbolises, so we better warden off this area. It's cheaper than putting up fencing and stopping people from going there, I guess. There's a lot of cranes going on in that building. Well, depends on your definitions. I would say nearly everyone has told a lie, but does that make you liars? How many times does someone have to do a certain thing for it to become part of their personality? Hmm. I mean, I can see a case for putting them in both places, but how long after an event is it required to commemorate it? I think we're getting a bit of a link between a lot of these episodes, haven't we? Well, god damn it, Araragi. Oh, now we've got something that binds us together. Well, in this case, yeah, a secret. So we've had Hanakara, Senjogahara. Are we going through the characters in kind of an order that we've met them? I can't remember. I think it was Senjogahara. No, we did see Hanakawa right at the very first episode. She was the first person. Alongside Araragi. Araragi. So, because this thing is 12 episodes, it's probably just going to be done in 6. I'm probably not going to be taking a break at the end of this and moving straight into the season after this one, whatever that may be, I can't remember. But that means that Monogatari is here to stay for a little bit. And one thing that is becoming abundantly clear, Araragi has a memory worse than mine. And that is saying something, considering I have to put several alarms on everything I have. I have to have many people reminding me a lot on Discord, and if you're one of them, thank you, even if I haven't stated it out loud. But I believe I would remember if it's like, well, what's this weird thing? I'm gonna have to do some investigating. Oh wait, it was me that put it there, no matter how many years ago. But to be fair, for an untreated wooden shrine, for it to stay in that condition for 2 years, was it? That's not bad. Out in the open to the elements, that's some good wood. And now I'm starting to question how many things that I have done throughout my life that has meant something to someone, and I have been completely unaware of it. Even the smallest of actions can be, or can lead to big consequences after all. But considering it's me, I'm guessing not a lot, and actually I'd be surprised if there was anything of consequence, so yeah, that's the end of that train of thought. Hopefully you enjoyed this double episode, and we'll be back for more in the future. If you want to make sure you don't miss out, then subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And if you enjoyed, then let me know down below. But mostly, you should know it by now. Get yourself some rest, so I can see you in the next one. And if you too want to worship a dull and, let's be honest, rather uninteresting bundle of minerals, then consider moving on to my Patreon. And so of course I want to give a shout out to Flordotaku, Sal, Raywin, AegisTR, Dynamet1997, Lewis Almanza, Aisha Danny Chui, Shiwan, ASD, and everyone else, because they are the carefully crafted wooden structure around the concrete block that is my channel. So once again, thank you.